Hey there! Welcome back to the Sims Resource. Today we're going to be doing a pretty exciting build, at least for me. If you guys didn't know, we just released a K-pop collection. I'll be linking to it down below. I'm really excited about it. A lot of our artists have been working really hard on it, and while it is primarily Cass, I knew that I had to do a K-pop inspired build to go along with it. I mean, who else would I be if I didn't do that? However, I feel like the real K-pop stans among us are not going to... I feel like I'm not a real K-pop stan. Let me explain why. The only K-pop band I really know is KDA, and I feel like a lot of you are laughing at me right now because I don't know like real human bands, but I know KDA, like that's insane. And I kind of stumbled upon them. I stumbled upon the video for Pop Stars in like 2019, and I immediately watched it 8 billion times, and it was over for me. And then they dropped their EP, All Out, and it was incredible. So that's kind of my history with KDA. I actually cosplayed Ari, and so this is the sim we're actually gonna make the house for. I wanted to make Ari like a room that kind of suited her as a character and as a singer. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the KDA like Instagram or the Twitter feed. They're like a little bit funny because they're kind of like a little bit uncanny valley of like the characters' faces on like actual people's body. It's a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. But they're always wearing really cute stuff, and I kind of picked up on like Ari's style being very almost like minimalist, but make it bling. Like not too many colors, not too many, like you're not looking at a full rainbow, but when the colors that she does wear, she likes them to be shiny and glittery. And I kind of also think about her outfit in the More video, which is a like sparkly, I guess not sparkly, it's like a shiny like pleather, like light blue, and it catches the light and it like reflects. And so that was kind of my thought process going into this. I don't know. But if you're into League of Legends, I guess, hi. I also don't play League of Legends, so you can drag me for that too in the comments, or tell me that I've made the right decision, because I've had a lot of League players also tell me that, so that's fun. Anyway, back to the build. Here I am. I'm actually giving her a closet. I love putting closets in my Sims houses, and like not the actual closets that came with Get Together. I like putting in like closets with hanging clothes and like a big glass door so you can see into them. Now, like I personally in real life could never have a closet like this because I'm not organized enough to like want to look at my clothes all the time without making it like too visually overwhelming in my space. But I love the concept of it. I love a big glass open closet, or even just like a big walk-in, but for this I went with like a big glass door closet because I thought it was a little bit more pop star girly, if you will. So that was kind of the inspiration here. I used some CC clothing racks and CC hanging clothing, which are so cute. And then here I'm actually going in with the modular hanging cabinets from Dream Home Decorator, and I'm putting them up above it because these walls are so high, and I lowered them. These used to be high, like wall height, and I lowered them down to medium because there's no reason to have walls that tall in The Sims. I'll say it, and this is coming from someone who lives in a place with 9-foot walls. You don't need walls that high. No person does. It's not like, okay, I mean, I guess if you're tall, maybe it's like a luxury. I'm not tall. And when I try to decorate in real life and in The Sims, it drives me insane when I like can't reach, or like just I can't find something that makes the room look right at its proper height. Oh, my cat's yelling. It's okay. I'll go get him in a minute. It just makes the room look kind of like empty when there's not enough decorations up on the wall, and yet like I'm also not tall enough to put stuff up there, and it just doesn't look right. So you know, I kind of had to work around what I had. And even then, I lowered it by 1 notch. I didn't even make the wall short, which I would have probably preferred to do, but I think it still turned out okay. Oh god, so there's gonna be a little bit more cat noise in this video because I went and opened the door for the cat, he went running out, and now my other cat is in here yelling at me. Yes, I've already fed them dinner. It is too late, and yet they are both begging for more food, so don't believe them if you hear them yelling in the background. They've eaten. Anyway, I also wanted to give Ari a little gamer desk because I just feel like it's appropriate. She's a video game character. I think she deserves a desk. And I cannot believe how cute this little CC set is of like the pink PC tower and the pink keyboard and the pink monitor. Listen, I know it's like really cliche to be like, oh, gamer girls love pink. Like all gamer girl stuff is always pink. Like why can't we get other colors? I get it. I fully do. However, I am the market that likes pink, so like maybe I'm part of the problem. I just think it's cute. I don't know what to say. I am a bad gamer girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the gamer girl community for betraying everyone like that. Anyway, here I am just looking for some art to go above the bed. I feel like that's something that I always end up doing in pretty much every build. I think it just ties, like even if you have a nice headboard, it just doesn't, the wall feels kind of empty without something above the bed. I even found that in my real life room, and I have a canopy, and I still had to put something up over the bed because I felt really empty back there. And it took me a minute to find something that I liked, because a lot of the paintings I had were either not in the right color scheme, but I finally settled on this like black and white flower because I thought it was like just minimalist enough, but also just like girly enough to kind of be the perfect middle ground kind of art for the room. And then I went with a big neutral rug. I love a rug under a bed. I don't know if in real life I could ever live like that because I feel like the amount of dust that would just be under the bed would I don't know. There'd be too much. There'd be too much to live with, but I always think it looks nice in The Sims. Here I am putting down a bunch of these little mirror panels. So at first I didn't really know what I was going to do with them. And I just kind of tried to put them in a straight line. As you can see, they weren't even straight line at all. But then I switched over to putting in plants because I clearly panicked with my little mirror panels. And finally, I think I was just like, all right, I'm going to put in a desk or a vanity or something. And I found, look how cute this desk is. With the LED lighting for putting on makeup. Stop. I would die. Ugh, it's so cute. Anyway, I'm now using the mirror things to kind of create a little, like, arch, I guess, like big, like V effect behind the vanity. And I made it white because I thought the pink was a little bit too much, even though it was super cute. And I put a little poof at the bottom, which now that I think about it, I feel like maybe it wouldn't be that fun to sit at, but it looks cute. And frankly, in The Sims, I am aesthetic over function 90% of the time. Until my Sims start doing that little hand wavy dance where they're like, I can't get there, and then I'll start taking things out. But only then, because I want things to look cute. Why can't you just sit there, Mr. Sim? Okay, so yes, I will get rid of the random floating mirror panel on the left. I saw this little clutter from the high school pack, and it's so cute. It's so freaking cute. And honestly, this is what my room looks like when I don't have the energy to get my life together. But I eventually got rid of it because I think I just didn't match like the pop star like aesthetic, because I think something about Ari is like her looks are always like everything's very clean, everything's always very planned, which I think is like a very like branded pop star thing of like the 2010s, 2020s, which is like pop stars are not like they're always deliberately messy if they're going to be messy. Like there is a brand and like a lot of thought put into it, and I think it's very funny that like I don't know, I feel like a lot of young people at this point are just kind of like, yeah, we know that. It's like kind of cool to be unrelatable now, which I think is silly. Anyway, here I'm just putting in some trinkets on the desk. Look at the little heart made of Polaroids, isn't it cute? I ended up moving it because I didn't like it there, but I thought it was so cute. And then I actually finally got to use this giant print from the ski pack, which was so exciting for me because I think it's so pretty, but it just doesn't fit on a lot of walls, and it also just doesn't really fit the vibe of a lot of rooms, but finally. Oh, and I got to use the Freezer Bunny guitar because I thought it was so cute for Ari. I actually don't know if she can play guitar, but I don't really care. It's super cute, and I also gave her a microphone because obviously she's a singer. And then I also wanted to give her a stereo because I feel like as a music geek, she'd probably want a nice stereo, and like, you know, it's her room, she can play music out loud. Speaking of playing music out loud, the cats have managed to steal and lose my AirPods a second time. At least I think they did, I don't know. I went to go to the pharmacy today and I was like, oh, I'm gonna walk me where my AirPods. The case is empty yet again, so this is the second time this has happened in like 2 months, so pray for me and pray for that I find my AirPods because I don't want to have to buy a new set. Okay, they're really expensive. Anyway, that's it for me. Here are some final looks at the room. I think it turned out really cute. Bye!